Hi, this is Ed Hartman in the Pacific Northwest. I want to give you a quick video, an idea that I've been teaching for many years for mallet instruments. So if you're a mallet player, vibes, marimba, xylophone, bells, especially if you're trying out for band or orchestra or something like that, this is a terrific way to really improve the speed of your scales very, very quickly. Now, most of you that learned your scales probably had to discover them on the instrument. There is another video, The Secret to Learning Scales, that I have. I may redo it. It's okay. Take a look at it, but it's all about halves and whole steps and singing them and playing them. Take a look at that. That'll help you discover the scales. What this video is about is how to actually practice them in a way that's really super efficient. Most of you that you learn your scales probably learn them in a traditional way. Say, I'm just going to learn them 1 to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that, or even add an extra note. But I got an idea that's really going to kind of throw that out and start fresh. So check this idea out. It does require that you think about switch strokes, alternate strokes, which most of you know from single stroke rolls on the marimba. So the idea of switch motion. And the more you switch, the easier this exercise is. So here's the idea. So I start off with, say, the first note. Say I want to play a roll. It's important to start with the left hand. Now we're going to take 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's of the scale. 1 and the second note of the scale. Play them as long as you like. Then add a note. You can play it fast. Now you'll have to lift out of the way. That's one reason I don't teach from down here, because your hands keep doing it. So the idea of switching out of the way will help here. Then we'll add a note. Then we'll add a note again. Now, an interesting thing as you're adding notes is you'll discover the feel of the music when you're playing, say, 2 notes, is in duple, it's in 2s. But when you're in 3 notes, you're still in duple, 1 and 2 in. And when you're in 4 notes, you're in a triplet, 1 a lit, 2 a lit. If I add a note to 5, my feel's in 4, 1 and a 2 and. I add 6, I'm in a grouping of 5. And my counting system for 5 notes per pulse is very simple. Well, you got to learn it. It's 1 tiki-taka. No, 1 tiki-taka, 1 tiki-taka, 2 tiki-taka. I add another note. I'm up to 7, but my feel's in 6. 1 a lit and a lit is how I might count it. I go up to my 8th note, my octave, and my groove is in 7. I count it 1 tiki-taka-taka. Very difficult because there's no sharps or flats. Always tricky. Never assume you're going to get that scale that well. But I can take this same idea and do it kind of in a whole series. Not without perfection always, but you can take this and transpose it into all your other scales. Say the key of E flat. I'll start with my first and second note. Add a note. Add a note. Add a note. Add a note. Note again. In fact, what you're really learning are pieces of the scale, not just this scale, because you don't run into that scale that often. But what you do run into are that idea, or, and there you go. So lots of ways to work on this. And I really like it. Just it's very musical, very fun. It's something you can create yourself rather than opening up a book and trying to figure something out written. I think it's much more important to learn these scales, practice them physically, and then confirm them on paper later. I think you're going to find language is much easier that way because, after all, that is how you first spoke. Well, how you communicated. You listened first, you discover the scales, you spoke, you play the scales, maybe sing them as well you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, something like that. And then you confirm them on paper at the final end of notation. And you hopefully while you're reading the music, you already kind of know it. So you're not depending on looking over there while you're playing, which is very tough because peripheral vision is a long way between the music and the instrument. It's a lot to keep in mind. So if you can ever learn the music, memorize it, you're always going to be better off. So take this idea, put it in any scale. Let's try one more scale. How about the key of, I don't know, how about the key of D? Here we go. Here's D. Start with 2 notes. Add a note. 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 Voila, you're done. So there you go. Give that a shot. See if it helps you out. Let me know. I'm curious how this works out there to see if people really get something out of it. I've noticed my students work very quickly on their scales now. I'm amazed how fast between the listen, speak, and then performing these things, how fast they can put these scales together. So good luck and have fun in band and orchestra and all the groups you're in, things like that. Tell people about this channel. I'm going to be adding a lot more videos in the future and hope to see you soon. Thanks.